Hey everybody, it's Stephen the Old World Gamer, and welcome back to Quest of the Farlands. And we are going to leave our little hole here, and yeah, the last episode we finally got a compass. Oh god, it's so good. I didn't know what that was then, I got kind of scared a little bit. So we need to be going off in this direction, so let's go! And already we have, whoa, some cool spots, some cool places. And, yeah, I haven't seen any Endermen yet, so I assume, I probably said this in another episode, but that there are no Endermen in this version of Minecraft, which would make sense. Because there's probably no end, and there's probably no nether? No, there is nether, yes, because that's a shorter way of getting to the Farlands, apparently, but we will not be taking that. And, we also got this handy-dandy clock. It's telling us that it's start of day time, I think. We're going to go over this way, away from the cacti, because apparently Hops will just walk into them. Look, he was making a beeline for the next one. He's like, oh, look, a cactus! Let's go play with it. So, how's everybody been? I hope you've all been great. I hope you've all been fantastico. And I guess we're going to be boating in this episode. And our inventory is full. We have so much things. I guess I don't really need any more gold. Unless I set out for, like, trying to make a gold apple or something. An apple. I'm not even sure if you can craft them in this. But anyways, let's take a little boat ride. And let the cool ocean or lake or whatever breeze blow through our scalp. Because, well, we're zombies. Me and Hops. So technically Hops has got no fur. He's naked wherever he is right now. He'll spawn over here in a moment. Oh, look, it's Sheep Island. Look at all the sheeps. Lots and lots of sheeps. And a black sheep comes out. He's like, I'm here too. Thank you for not destroying my boat. I'm glad you're back. But anyways. So yeah. This is Quest of the Farlands. If you are new, we are following Kurt J-Mac to the Farlands. We are quite far behind. There's no way that we're going to catch up to him anytime soon unless he takes an extreme break. You know what? You have to stop running into my boat now, sir. You have to stop running in. Yes, I know you want to stay close, but you have to stop running into my boat. Please. You're going to come over here now. I know. See? I know what you're doing. So anyways, yeah, I've been doing some new and different things. I finally found a new game. In case some of you haven't seen it yet, I'm playing Faster Than Light. It's a game that takes place in space, and you're a Federation citizen, not the Star Trek Federation, just a Federation, and you're escaping the rebels with important information about the main ship and their fleet or something, and you're trying to get back to Federation space so you can relay it back to the Federation fleet, more or less. So, I've yet to finish the game, even on easy, so that's what we've started in, and honestly, I've only played the game a small amount, and I loved it. I really did. I bet you there was a spawner back there. Don't really care. Thought about going over there, but yeah, I'm gonna go over here. Because we're boating in this episode as much as we can. Dee-dee-dee-dee. Well, not as much as we can, but I will try to boat whenever I see a nice body of water. But I will need to find... Goodbye. I assume that you are alive and well. Yes, you are. Good. Okay, so, yeah, so I've been having fun with Faster Than Light. And so far it's a very fantastic game. There's a lot of variety in it as well. You can unlock a bunch of different ships and different classes of the same ship. And so on and so forth. So it's going to be fun. I think we're going to have a lot of fun with that game. I've enjoyed thoroughly. And I'm still learning the game myself. So I guess we will learn together. And that's fine by me. And tomorrow I have to get a hold of someone during the day for a possible interview and talk about the whole job thing. And hopefully that works out, because if it does, that means I'll have a new job. And a new job means that, well, I won't be working as a cable technician. I won't be hurting myself while working, so, or at least I'll reduce the chances of that happening. Hello, sir. Anyways, but yeah, I'll be a front-end web developer if it works out, and that would be terrific, because I would love the chance of doing that as a full-time position right now. Well, obviously I'd like to do YouTube as a full-time thing, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, front-end web development. That means I'll be working a lot with WordPress and a lot of HTML and CSS and all that fun stuff. So it's gonna be fun. Ajax and PHP and jQuery and JavaScript. It's going to be awesome. Which means I'm going to be learning more. And I've yet to stream any of the programming stuff, but I still plan on doing that. I'm going to try and do it for this Friday if I can possibly do it, because I'd like to get a start on that before I even get the job, just to show that I do have dedication. I can do that sort of thing on my own, and I don't mind doing it. I will learn extra things if that's what the job requires, and if that's what gives me a better position, and so on and so forth. So that's the plan. That's the plan so far. And wow, we're getting a boat quite a bit here. This is a nice little stream or lake or whatever you'd like to call this. We've boated most of the day so far. But at least we're making progress. Much faster, too. This is much faster than going by land, obviously. So, I'm cool with that. Another thing that I was thinking about lately is I wouldn't mind getting back into doing some more architecture stuff. I used to use 3D Home Architect quite a bit growing up. I was introduced to it at a very young age in a computer class, fortunately enough, and I thought it was fantastic that you could build your own house and, you know, have it look the way you want it and put things in it and so on and so forth. So I have a couple of different home architect programs, and I've thought about possibly installing them again and seeing if, well, that one gets to live as well, so that's good. We're going to stay inland now, hopefully, and see if we can't find a nice little place to take a picture for a thumbnail. And, yeah, but 3D Home Architect, I don't know, it's something that I've always been into. I've always said that once everything gets settled away and I get a job where I can actually make decent enough money and I can pay off student loans and stuff, that I will actually make my own house plans. I will present them to a company and be like, here's the house I want, go build it, please. How much money will it cost? Okay, so something just took all the fun out of that, and it's worrisome because there's no one else around. I don't think that can do that. So, what? What's happening? Like all this over here, like that. Ooh, that's gonna be fun unless someone gets to it before me again. And then I'm going to think that there's a ghost here, and then I'm going to run away scared. So I will go right here. There it goes. There it goes. Oh my god, so much sand. Oh god! Oh, Hops, you scared the shit out of me. Sorry, you scared the poop out of me. And, oh, the sun is going down. And, oh, somebody's left their swimming pool open for everyone to look at. And, yeah, we're full of pork chops. We don't need any of that stuff right now. And at least we'll have a nice place to set up shop for the night. We'll be able to lie. Oh, random cows just out of nowhere. But yeah, I guess I was going to talk a little bit more about the 3D Home Architect thing. Yeah, I've always liked the fact that you can make your own houses and stuff in that, and I've always wanted to do my own house plans, obviously, like I said, and just different things that I would incorporate into a house. Like, there were several things that I've mentioned in passing to myself, or like that. I have a big notebook that I keep a lot of stuff that I, you know, I guess think about and that I find important. into that book, and it's kind of like a diary, but it's more like a personal notebook kind of thing. It's a huge art sketchbook, but it's full of notes, diagrams, pictures, again, notes, all kinds of crazy stuff. But yeah, I've always wanted to do my own house plans, so I will talk about that a little bit more in the morning about how, different things that I thought about incorporating and what I plan to incorporate. But I'll see you guys in the morning. Beautiful sunset. And we're back. Hello, Hops. You're just hopping, buddy. What's going on? As I was saying, as I was, coming up with my own house plans as I was growing up, because I was introduced to this maybe when I was 10 or 12 or something, maybe. I can't even remember the exact year. I could always go and look at what year that program came out, I guess. 3D Home Architect, I think 3.1. And, I guess we're using another boat. I hope I don't have to build any more boats in this episode. That would be a real plop. But it looks like we could have some nice... actually, no. I bet you this is going to be a small amount of land. It's not going to be as big as I think. Or I will be quite wrong. One or the other. That's 50-50 chance, so obviously. Anyways, one of the things that I found very interesting as I was exploring different types of house planning is that you can do more than one basement. Meaning that in your basement, you can have a basement. And I really like that thought because it would be good for... okay, so I was right. This island was not that big. You can have... the second basement would obviously be a place that would be much colder and harder to heat. But that's why it would be good for something like a wine cellar or cold storage for certain winter vegetables like potatoes, turnip, carrots, beets, onions, anything that's, squash, anything that you don't want to pretty much die. It's like having a cellar, more or less, or what we call a cellar around here. And I thought that would be a neat idea. I'm not a wine drinker. I don't like wine all that much. I like to cook with it quite a bit. I shouldn't say quite a bit, but from time to time I've cooked with wine, and I do enjoy it when I do use it. But I've never really liked the taste of wine all that much, so that was my only worry about having a wine cellar, is that why would you want one if you don't drink wine? So, I don't know, maybe it's something I could get acquired to. Like, people think that beer is fantastic. I'm sorry, but I really don't think that beer is a fantastic flavored beverage. It's not. It's very kind of bland. It's kind of bitter. I prefer the bitterness of coffee over the bitterness of beer, and that's just me. But no, I prefer I guess the liquors or the spirits that are made. Rum is like my favorite alcohol, pretty much, and I prefer Kraken. That's probably one of my favorites at the moment. It's a very vanilla infused rum, and it goes very well with Coke, and it tastes like vanilla Coke, so it's dangerous. It can get you very tipsy very quickly if you consume too much. So try not to do that too often, but I do enjoy my alcoholic beverages from time to time, in moderation. So there you go. Anyways, getting back to the main point, a double basement. I've thought about other things that I could use there, but I don't really want to double a heating bill by having to heat a place that's more subterranean, and it would make more sense to keep things down there that you normally wouldn't have down there. And I've heard of people doing a double basement and putting a swimming pool in the second basement, but again, like, it's hard enough to heat a swimming pool as it is, so like doing that in the wintertime, when it's double down in the ground, it's going to be cold in there pretty easily, and you're going to be paying a lot to keep that pool heated, if it's even heated at all. If it's not, then my God, you're going to freeze. Or maybe you don't use it in the wintertime. I don't know. I didn't look into that too much. Swimming pools, I've always liked. They're not as practical here in Newfoundland, just because we have a lot of very cold temperatures, and you have to drain them and have them looked after and stuff. And I think it would cost a lot of money to just have it, looked after all the time. So I think it'd be easier to have one that's an indoor pool. And that's a thought that we've had. But again, that's something, that's very expensive to get into. And speaking, I guess, of subterranean stuff and heating and et cetera, something I might look into is something like geothermal heating, which is basically taking the heat from the ground and using that to heat your home. Because then it's pretty much an infinite heat source. And apparently to get the system into your home costs a lot of money, but you save a lot of money from not having to pay light bills as much, because all of your heat and electricity and everything else is basic, or not your electricity, but you can probably get it converted to electricity, is coming through the ground from the earth itself. So or at least that's how I understand it to work. And I thought that was pretty interesting. So that would be something I'd be interested in. I've also always been interested in solar power. Now, the only thing with solar power is that you have to buy the panels that, I guess, probably take in a lot more power in order to do, like, your home. Like, I don't think it would be possible to run your home off of solar power with just having panels on your roof. Not only that, but again, another thing about being here in Newfoundland, again, we get a lot of snow, a lot of ice. So if you're using solar panels and you're getting snow and ice on them, you have to either clean them or keep them clear, or not use them. And you have to worry about protecting them and if they get damaged. And there's just a lot of worry in that. But I don't know. It's still something I could look into. I could always do one of those roofs that are kind of transparent, so that you could have the solar panels underneath the roof, so that that way you'd still get... oh, yay, let's plant a tree. So, like, you could still use your solar panels, but there would be another roof over it, keeping it protected from any of the elements. But again, you'd have to keep it clear in order because once it cakes over with snow, you have a thick layer of snow that's not giving you as much sunlight as you would want for a solar-powered home. So, like I said, right now, I think one of the biggest things that I would like to look into, at least... Oh, sorry, I'm scratching my eye right now. Oh. Is the geothermal heat is probably the best way to go, one way or another. So, and the other nice thing is that, well, Robin's parents, I'm not sure if they're going to give it to her. I would imagine they will, but own the land that we're on right now, so we don't have to move anywhere. If we ever wanted to rebuild, we just tear down this older, smaller house that her grandmother owned, and we'd be rebuilding on that. So, and ooh, looks spooky over there. And I'm still yet to find a nice landscape here, by the way. Hey, buddy, how's it going? You giving those cows trouble? Let's see what we can see from up here. Anything? Nothing? Nothing? Just more forest? Is that all we're getting? Just more forest? Looks like it. Okay. So, yeah, geothermal heat. It would be a fun, different type of heating system to... What are you doing? What? Falling? Shouldn't be falling, sir. You should not be falling so much. Where are you? Come here. Look what I got. Yeah. What is it? What's that? What is it? What do you want? You don't want it, do you? You want it? Yeah, who's a good boy? Come on, let's go. Okay, so, well, looks like our second day is almost upon us. And again, we do not have any nice thumbnail pictures. We've done a lot of walking through a forest right now, so it's more or less... I don't know, what's over on this side of things? Ah, ocean, apparently. So maybe the land is thinning again, and we're going back to the ocean. Which, like I said, I didn't want to happen, but it might happen again. So, another thing that I was thinking about for a home, well, obviously myself, being a big gamer. I'm a collector as well, and I'm a bit of a hoarder as well, I guess, to an extent. Well, no, I shouldn't say I'm a hoarder. I keep things of sentimental value. I try not to throw out anything, even if it's a duplicate in gaming or like, you know, movie, space, memorabilia type stuff. I won't throw it away. I'll always keep it. Because I believe that, you know, if you bought the item, you should keep it and enjoy it. Why not? That's what it was, you know, made for. That's what you originally bought it for. It's like trading games. Why would you trade games? You bought the game to enjoy it. Just because you played through it once doesn't mean you don't want to play through it again. But I digress. That's not what we're talking about. And I guess I'll get to the game room in the morning once we build up. That's all right. You can freely roam, sir. We will allow you to roam around for the night. That way, if you want to have a look around, you go chase the chickens. Go get them. Go get chickens. Go get them. You see them? Go get them. Oh, no, over there. Anyways, is he hopping at me? No. Okay. Anyways, I will see you all in the morning. And here we are, back in the morning. And, ooh, we do not want to fall into that crevasse. It's been a while since we've seen a spawner as well. It's unfortunate. I wish we could have seen more. But there's plenty of time for that. So. But as I was saying yesterday, which is, well, actually today, just yesterday in Minecraft, I was talking about making a game room, and I've always wanted to have my own. You know, I don't want it to be just you walk downstairs, ta-da, you're in it. No. I want my own door. I want a door with, you know, proper security, so that no one goes in my game room without my authorization. So it would probably either have a fingerprint or an optical reader. Probably an optical reader if I can get one. Because it's a lot harder for someone to replicate your eye than it is to replicate your fingerprint. Fingerprint is very easy to replicate. So, and if you don't know how, that's what the internet's for. Go find out. But or watch enough CSI, I guess. Anyways, enough of being dumb about that. But anyways, inside, I've always wanted to have, like, obviously a nice big comfy chairs and all that stuff. Shelving is going to be a necessity because I want to be able to put any plush that I get, which, yes, I do collect plush toys. Specific ones. Like, I have my Minecraft stuff here in front of me. I just got a squid and a sheep recently, and I just also got a plastic kind of creeper. You can see it from the Minecraft website, actually. But I also have one of those big plush creepers that it's like microfiber, so it's all like soft and stuff. But if you squeeze his belly, he has a little thing on the inside that makes him give the boom. Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? I know it's here somewhere. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Listen. So there you go. That's my creeper. You can hear him in the background. Anyways. So yeah, shelving is obviously going to be a must because not only all that stuff, but hold the games. I collect a lot of Nintendo, specifically just Nintendo NES from 1980s, 1990s games. Specifically, well, I do collect them loose, but I prefer to try and get them complete in box. So, but again, I think I've talked about this before as well, but it's hard to find any good deals in Newfoundland. Like, I watch Pat the NES Punk, and he does a lot of his flea market madness, and it does madness indeed. It makes me mad to watch him every time because it seems like he gets the craziest deals. Like, he buys games for like way lower than what you'll get them on eBay. Way lower, like less than half price even. And I'm just like, what? How are you doing this? Ooh, I like this spot. Where are you? Come up here. What are you? Okay, nice. We finally got a nice little spot here. There, I gotta try to not cover up the numbers there, so. Yeah, it's very nice. Come back, look towards the camera. There you go. He's a good boy. Anyways. So, we've got our nice thumbnail, and we can continue on. And I've already forgot what I was talking about. Wow, I have the worst memory ever. What? Oh, I was talking about, yes, Pat the NES Punk and his flea marketness. Yeah, so around here we do have that kind of stuff, but unfortunately, like at those swap meets and flea markets and stuff that he goes to, there's always those people who always go by eBay pricing. Welcome to Newfoundland. Newfoundland is eBay pricing. Almost anywhere you go, everyone goes by eBay price. And for the most part, like, oh, well, the people will argue with me and say, oh, it's not that bad. Yes, it is. Taking $10 off the original price, that's not a deal. That's just, wow. You're not charging me for shipping. Thanks. Because most times you're picking it up yourself anyways. But anyways. Anyways. Wait, do I still have? Yes, I still have all my armor. My armor. More floating sand. You know, I like the landscape here. It's kind of nice, actually. I know it's pretty open, but like just the way that it's small hills and they're like shaped kind of nice. They're aesthetically pleasing. So, yeah, it's hard to find games here for a decent price, and there's some stores around here that are just, they do not sell, like, the second-hand places, they do not sell very well at all. Again, eBay pricing for the most part, and it's very disappointing, and, sometimes I get lucky on eBay, and I'll find some people who are selling stuff at a decent enough price that I'll pay for it. And that's fine, because usually at least they give me pictures, and you know, I can look for stuff like I said, complete in box, so I know that, okay, it comes with the styrofoam, okay, it comes with the manual, okay, it comes with the NES, was it the dust sleeve, and that's cool. That's what I want. I mean, that's why I buy the complete box stuff, because not only that, but the box art on a lot of the NES games, original NES games, look incredible. So, and well, some not so much. Some of them are just hilarious or just bad. So, whoa. See, look at this. This looks nice. I like this. Again, plain, but still looks nice. Nope. Don't want to fall off here. Nope, don't. No! I do not want to fall off here. Okay, so I guess we're going to go on to the right side here. To the, well, actually, I guess this is the west. Took me a while. I am not a compass man. I'm not a man of the compass. It takes me a while to situate which direction I'm actually walking in. Actually, no. Because, so am I walking south then? If the needle's pointing straight behind me? I have no idea anymore. That's what I would think. Anywho, because the sun rises in the east but sets in the west, so that means this is, I am walking to the, I don't know, I'm so confused. So, anyways, yeah, I totally just, like, was thinking about that and just, like I said, got kind of confused on it. We still got lots of time. I'm going to walk this way a little bit because I'd rather take the coast and not have to build another boat. That's right, I said it. And Hops is back there just swimming away. Like, you think you're some funny, don't you? He is actually a little funny guy. I like that they gave him, they gave the wolves a lot of personality, as much as they did anyways. It's quite nice. So yeah, obviously shelving in a gaming room is going to be a necessity because I collect games. I also collect the Super Nintendo games, box Super Nintendo games. I would like to start collecting box Sega Genesis games because their boxes were like awesome, honestly. So they were hard shell. You couldn't really damage them unless you stepped on them like a moron. And believe me, more than enough people did. More than enough people crush their fair share of Sega Genesis boxes. I don't know why you wouldn't want them. They're so awesome. Oh, look at this place. Looks so cool over there, too. Let's go over and investigate. Oh, my God. It looks awesome. It's got a stream. This will go all the way to the ocean. No, it doesn't look like it. What? Are you making fun? Don't make fun of me. And inside of my game room, I would also like to have a computer room that's, again, self-contained in part of the room. Meaning, it would be a room in part of the room. So you could walk all the way around it, or I'm thinking that I would like to have stairs that go above it, so that I could have another, possibly a projector, mounted from up top there, so I could go up there and run control, or, you know, do any maintenance or repair if I need to, or adjustments, etc., that kind of thing. And also probably have a, you know, a netbook or a media tower or something to, you know, run the projector more or less. But yeah, again, we all like to dream homes. They can come true. You know, it's just you have to work for it, and well, I'm working for it. In one way or another, I'm working for mine. You better believe that. So, hopefully we can get down from over here. And we'll walk around to the front. And we have the perfect place. There we go. And you sit down. And I'm going to give you one. And I'm going to just go in and I'll probably use my shovel. And my pickaxe. There we go. That's pretty nice. We put up a torch in here as well. Good night, buddy. Oh, he responded like immediately. It's like we have a real relationship in the game. It's all cool. I like that. Again, I really like that the wolves have personality. And he's still agreeing with me. He likes that he has personality too. So yeah, and I've always thought about also having like the fireproof kind of like gun cabinets inside of a my own computer room, so I can keep special information or like very rare games or anything like that, like, you know, more or less quote unquote triple locked. So I don't know. I know that's kind of weird for me to say that, but that's just, I don't know. I like having security. I mean, why not? It's always nice to know that all of your stuff is safe. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a boat. And 15. Oh, darn it. There we go. Got some extra sticks. Oh, baby. Extra sticks. And make our beds for the next episode, and we will be done. And I guess I could talk about the whole I don't even know what I was gonna say, really. I guess I could talk more about the whole house plan situation, I guess, in the next episode, if I remember it. I probably won't, but you never know. You might get lucky if you guys even find that interesting. But anyways, thank you all for coming. Thank you all for watching. And thank you all for joining me on this walk to the Farlands. I am Stefan the Old World Gamer, and I will see you all next time for another episode of Quest to the Farlands. Good night.